There's a nice little side of the road creek. Probably most of this is left over from the rains that we had come through a while back. I smelled something dead back there, and there's a blanket on this. Oh my gosh! I was turning around and show you. There's a blanket on the bank. Oh, right there. And I won't tell you what I thought it was, but it's actually a dog. I guess somebody wrapped up the blanket. Oh my goodness! I got a little concerned when I walked up to it. I ordered 2 new pair of mucks on this program where they do like this take 50 or take 70% off, but then when you get on there, about 90% of the time they don't have anything that really fits anybody anymore. But I did find 2 pair that I wanted that did fit, and I got them, but they're about 3 inches shorter than my other ones, so that's going to limit or hinder my creativity. Or either I'll just pass these on to somebody else. They are size 10s, I believe. Oh, a spoon! Right off in the bat. Spoonulation. Oh, that's old too. You know how I can tell, right? There's not a sticker on it with a price. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna scrub it off, see if we can read it. I thought we had something when I started scrubbing. It's a Rogers stainless Korea. There's a Coke bottle right there. I don't think it's the whole bottle. It might be. You look around while I kick this bottle out. It is not the whole bottle. It is merely some of the bottle. So that's a good start. Right? Spoon. It's been a while since we found a spoon together. I think I saw a lawnmower blade back there. Check out this creek though. It's neat, isn't it? Nice and clear. The sun will stay out. Oh, the sun's not really out, but if it stays a little bright like this, maybe we'll find something. The bottom's really clay. A lot of clay, so everything's gonna move through it pretty quickly. It's not a kid playing creek, it's a ditch. That's all. This would be a good spot to come back to when it's totally getting pretty dry. Only thing about when a creek totally dries up, everything in it turns brown, and it's kind of hard to make out what's on the bottom. And when there's water in it like this, everything's kind of magnified, so it's a little better. Now this is where all the stuff's gonna stop that you want to harvest. I gotta be careful not to poke a hole in these boots. I think briars poked holes in my other ones. In one spot where the hole is on the seams in the back. Now, I know you can repair them. You can buy some stuff to squirt on them, but it's on the seam. I guess I could try it. Hey, there is a fork. Now all we need is a knife. Let's give it the old eyeball test. There's a maker area right there. And of course, I don't have a glass of magnification, so I can't read it. Stainless. I can't read it. Either way, we're gonna harvest. We'll put it point down. Did I put the other one in there? Yeah, I think I did. I know there are 2 home sites that were on the edge of this because there's nothing but the foundations left on up into the woods, and that may be another video because I'm not sure how far it is or how far we're gonna get. Oh look, it's getting good. It's getting kind of hectic. There's the knife. Is that a knife? That's not a knife. What is that? It sure looks like a knife with many layers, but I don't think it is. We need a rock to bang it upon. We'll just keep it. We'll check it later. Got some new pants. All my YouTube activewear pants come from Tractor Supply. I love these pants. They're like canvas, but they're thinner. Thinner. And they're real strong. It's hard to... I've never tore a hole in a pair. Or even one set. I really don't have on a pair of pants. I just have on one pant. See, down in here you could swish. You want to try it? But first, what is that? That is a strap. But they're pretty cool pants. I'm not advertising them to try to get you to go buy them. I just like them. So what I do is every time I go and they have, or every time my bride goes and they have a pair, she gets me a pair. Ooh, I got an iPhone. Find it on the bus on my way home. That's not an iPhone. It's not an iPhone. That is a phone. And it's cardless. We will harvest. There's a bottle over there that has a little age on his face. This is ZTE model Z835. Made in China. We're gonna harvest. You know, I finally got rid. I should have did a video of all the stuff I threw in the trash. In the actual trash where the big trash truck comes to your road and picks up all your trash. You know, there's a lot of viewers that say, why don't I take all the trash with me? You know the tubs, the cattle tubs that are actually that's a neat bottle in it. The tubs that are I can't pick it up. You know the cupcakes? I had many of those full of trash. This bottle is not marked other than on the bottom. And on the bottom it says, I'm a bottle. I can't see anything. I do know it is full of clay. I mean, it is packed. I want to read it. I gotta start taking my glasses with me. For some reason, when I reached 22 or just 25, I had to start wearing glasses every now and then. if I could rinse it out. What does that thing say? Can y'all read that? Let me take my glasses off. I'm in my sunglasses. Actually, I need them on because I got a reflection in there. I'll be able to read it when I put it back on the camera. Now we've got it kind of cleaned out. It's filling up with water. I know. It's either an incredibly heavy bottle or it's still packed full of mud. Let's vote for mud. I want to keep it. I think I'm going to put it right here and I'll get it on the way back. No, because I'm going to end up getting out of the creek and walking back on the bank. Let me clean this out without you having to watch. Alright, I got it cleaned out. I got it stuck on the stop so I can get it on the way back. I'll just wait and see. I'd let that truck go by. I didn't want to talk to anybody, so I'm moving along. So what we got so far? A fork, a spoon, kind of something that similarly resembles a knife. This water's going to get too deep over my new fancy boots that aren't tall enough. We got to get past the rapids so we can that's where everything gets stuck. Right there. There's a glass pipette thing. Now that's a knife, but it's not the kind of knife we're looking for, but we'll harvest it. This is where you would find many a thing up under this concrete. There is the battery to my cell phone, maybe, right? We'll harvest that. And that looks like nothing. Yeah, these boots are too short. I gotta do a reorder for sure. Which means I ended up paying only like $40 a piece for these jokers, which is pretty good. But so total was $80. I should have just went ahead and paid a few more dollars and got the taller ones. But no. I did not do that. Is that thing? That is a magnet. It's got a bunch of smaller pieces of iron all over it and one bottle cap. I'm concentrating, if you wonder why there's such an awkward silence. Hey, we're getting a poof of shining sun. Look at that hawk over there. It only lasts for a second because there's a lot more clouds rolling through. It's early morning, so there shouldn't be many people driving by other than that one car. Man. I know what you're thinking. Put on the green bean. Well, I've got holes in the green bean too. Both of them. But I did find the holes in my other mucks. Well, there was only a hole in one of them. I filled it up with water and I saw where it was dripping out when they were dry in two different spots. And I could do that with the green beans and then turn them inside out and let them dry. A lot of fish in here too. That's nice. See, here's some stuff. I was looking at lots of different historical maps, trying to figure out what's here and what's there on the Library of Congress. I've actually ordered maps from them. Pretty cool, they send them in a nice little tube. Oh well. There's all kind of maps out there. If you get on the Library of Congress and just type in the name of any town and then click select maps, you'll find all the different maps. There were so many different map makers a long time ago. That looks like an axe head. And my boot's filling up with water. But it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. I thought that was a rock. Now we've got to come back on the creek. Maybe not. I guess I could throw it up on the bank, huh? As long as I remember to get it. Don't let me forget it's right there. Let me see, there's one pole and then it's after the pole. Oh yeah. It's weird, 3 inches, about 3 inches different. My other boots go up to about right there. So what is that? That's about 4 inches. 4 inches can make all the difference in the world. When wading a creek. I had to finish that sentence. So we found a fork, a knife, a phone, well, what we think is a knife, a spoon, a bottle we're not sure of, and that axe head. That's a stick. Once we get out of a little bit of rapids, maybe it's going to smooth up right up here. And we've learned a valuable boot lesson. Right? Another concrete slick slide, slippery. No bottles poking out of the side. Well, it's getting deep. But see, that's a bummer because there's something interesting right there. Is it just a brick? No, it's a rock. I think there's mosquito biting upon my face. Must be the first one of the season. The first 4. See me waving on my way? Maybe just gnats. I got gnats in my face and they won't go. Mosquitoes in my face and they won't go. Oh, that's the top of the bottle. That's not old. What is this? Television? VCR? Refrigerator? That is a I'm sinking. Is it a safe? It's a big old door on it, isn't it? Oh, it's not a safe. It is a safe. You know, I've seen videos where people find safes in the water and they open them and there's $1 million in them. This is the safe. This is the first safe I've ever found. I want to pull it open. This is a... You gotta make that sound. First alert safe. Hang on. I kind of don't believe a lot of the safe videos you see. Everybody finds them in the water where they dig them up metal detecting. So another question is, can we clean it out? Maybe there's one library scent in it. I'd love to get a library scent. I know, you want to watch the whole process. Let's empty the safe. I need gloves on. I'm about to cut my finger off because I'm trying to use one hand. Let's do something here. I'm gonna put you over here. We'll clean it right there. Are you watching? Yeah, you're watching. There we go. I'm gonna put you right here, okay? Are you comfortable? If something goes wrong, just holler at me, okay? I'm struggling. I was gonna pick it up, move it to that clear water, but I can't. So you're gonna have to look over here. We'll get it cleaned off and then see what's in the water. Thing was heavy. Really heavy. Nothing in it but dirt from the creek. Let's go ahead and dump it all away. Nothing there. There was nothing in it. No, the coins didn't wash downstream. Silly. That blanket might have been in there. Nice looking blanket. Let's go. Okay, what do we find? A safe, fork, a spoon, maybe a knife, phone. Oh, my grabbers. We gotta go back. Ooh, that was right on time because the sun's going away. I almost bought a locked safe at an estate sale, but I did not buy a locked safe at an estate sale. I'm gonna get out right here because my boots are sissy boots and they're not tall enough. This may be the extent of the journey because I'm missing my bride. I'm gonna go see what she's doing after we pick this up. That's just a hob. A hob is a half a brick. Okay, we'll pick right here. You see anything you want? Me either. Everybody's waking up. There's a lot of cars going by. So I'm going to stop this now. But I know the show must go on. Thanks for watching my videos.